I always thought the thing I loved most in this world was the northern sky, when it moves with green tongues of light, and it feels like even time itself cracks, like a dry larch branch in a fire. But that winter, I stopped looking up. It happened when I went to visit my aunt at her winter camp by the river. The ice there glows from the inside and is soft and milky. Everything was like in my childhood. Dogs on chains, snow squeaking sharp like a knife, smoke from the Urasa tent, a stove hot enough to make your cheeks blush. During the day, we fixed sleds. At night, my aunt fed me dried fish. She never talked much, just listened to the wind. "The moon's low tonight," she said. "Don't go past the fence." The Abasi are hungry when the night's this deep. I laughed. But that night the dog, Sada, howled. Not barked. Howled. Long and low, like she wasn't crying to the moon, but into someone's mouth. I peeked through the crack in the door. Green silk light shimmered across the snow. At the edge of the glow, something moved. Something hit the wall, heavy, dull. I thought, maybe reindeer. But Sada was backing away, growling at nothing. In the morning, my aunt gave me the cellar key. "Go get some fish," she said, "and don't look toward the river crack. You'll hear noises, not ours." The snow was hard as glass. Each step kissed a crack in a mirror. The cellar sat low in a hollow. Tiny door. Old wooden marks carved long ago, so our kind could find the way. When I opened it, cold air poured out, wet, heavy, and smelling like fur left too long in the dark. I climbed down, found the fish, then something crunched. Not wood, not ice, thin, crisp, like stepping on an eggshell. Above me, a slow scratch. Once, twice, not knocking, scratching. Lazy, long. Sada didn't bark. That made it worse. I looked up. Through a gap in the logs, an eye, too high for a person, too still for an animal. The pupil rippled like a drop of black oil and vanished. I ran out, snow empty, wind trails twisting. At the door, strange marks. Not hooves, not paws. Like someone pressed a round bowl into the snow and dragged it, leaving circles during grooves. My aunt wasn't surprised. She spat toward the river. "Don't look that way," she said. "They like it when you look." She never said who they were. That night she played my grandpa's comus. A warm hum filled the tent, like tea spreading through a birch bowl. "The sound's ours," she said. "As long as it plays, nothing comes in." That night, the sound stopped. Sada didn't howl, she just went quiet. Then, a noise by the wall, soft, almost polite. One push, another. "Auntie," I whispered. She sat up straight, eyes on the ceiling. "Don't answer," she said. "They call you by name." "But your name's a rope," I bit my tongue. And then I heard my own voice, my child's voice, outside. "Auntie, open up. It's cold." Again. "It's cold," softer, like from under the snow. My aunt threw herbs on hot coals, whispered words that bent the air. Outside, something brushed the wall, and snow fell like flour, and then came breath, thick, white, like frost alive. It felt sad and wrong. I almost said, "Come in, warm up." But my aunt hit the pot once, twice, and the sound shattered the silence. Outside, nothing. At dawn, we went to the river. The sky was bone white. Old wooden markers stood by the ice, snow between them, torn apart. Circles, grooves, leading to the water. At the edge, something dark, not a fish, a sleeve. Reindeer skin turned inside out. Thin finger marks on it, like a snake's shed skin, sewn by human hands. That night, the wind stopped. The sky moved close, too close. I woke up to knocking. 1, 2, 3. Pause. exactly how my father used to knock. My aunt stood by the door holding the comas but not playing. "Don't open," she whispered. The knock came again, and the voice, deep, tired. "Daughter, I'm back. It's cold. I knew my father drowned that summer. But it was his voice." My hand reached for the latch. My aunt slapped it hard and screamed, "Don't look!" Outside, dragging sound, long and low. Then, whispers. Not one, hundreds. "Let us in. We're yours." My aunt played one note. The walls shook. I cried from fear and from not opening. At sunrise, tracks in the snow, leading from our door to the river, deep, round marks, and a dark streak, like something wet and heavy dragged away. Sada came back, covered in frost, quiet, strange, alive. I left the next day. Since then, I never look up at the moving sky, because sometimes it feels like it's not moving above you, but around you. My aunt once said, "Remember, here in the north, anything that calls your name from the dark isn't yours. Even if the voice sounds like home," and I remember. But on moonlit nights, when frost glows on the window, I still hear it sometimes. Knock, 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 and pause, like someone's out there, polite enough to wait.